Hey guys, how the hell are you? And welcome back to Arnold Drinks. My name is Arnold. Tonight, I drink. So tonight I'm drinking something that I just kind of happened upon in my travels, going to some of my usual haunts. Even though I am familiar with Elijah Craig, I have never actually tried the toasted barrel. So I was like, that's kind of cool. And I actually, believe it or not, had not even read anything about it. So basically what it is it is Elijah Craig bourbon that is then re-barreled in a lightly toasted barrel. So it's not super char heavy or anything like that. It's just very, very lightly flame kissed on the inside of that barrel to sort of give it a more unique flavor profile. I have already dove into this already, so I kind of know what to expect, but it's been about 2 weeks since I've had any of this because I did get a little bit sick, so have not been drinking honestly for probably the last week and a half thereabouts. So this is officially going to be my first whiskey review back since getting back my sense of taste and my sense of smell. So let's just dive right into this and see if sitting a couple weeks on the shelf has done anything to change my opinion of it. Not super thick and viscous or anything like that. Nice color on it. If anything, I think it's, just like most other of the Elijah Craig bourbons. It's 94 proof, so it's 47% alcohol by volume. So definitely not expecting like a huge ethanol bomb or anything. Let's dive right in as far as the aroma goes. Jesus, marshmallow Christ. Okay. Ooh, that's nice and sweet. Oh, that is great. Marshmallow, something grainy in there like graham cracker, and actually some Hershey's milk chocolate. This is honestly kind of a complete s'mores package. Got a little bit of dark fruit in there like I remember that's trying to creep out. So a little bit more of a slight ethanol, like just hinting back there in the aroma. Kind of like freeze-dried plums. There's a little bit of a freeze-dried plum in there. S'mores, freeze-dried plum, tiny, teeny little bit of ethanol. Oh my God. Oh, that is ridiculous. So good. It is so sweet. That is quite a kick-ass little bottle of dessert bourbon, if I do say so. Big, bold marshmallow flavors. You've got a little bit more of caramel and toffee that's coming through on the palate. That red fruit thing, that kind of dark red fruit, freeze-dried plums. Maybe something else that's in there too. Maybe a bit of raisin that's wanting to come out and play a little bit too. But probably the biggest note, like all of that s'more is coming back through on the palate. So you've got the marshmallow, you've got the Hershey's milk chocolate, you've got the honey graham cracker that's in there. Toast it all together and add alcohol to it, and that's kind of what you have inside this bottle. That is fantastic on the first sip. Let's go in for a second just to make sure it's not fleeting. Second sip, there's a bit more of that ethanol character that's coming through, but it's bringing along with it a bit of like a raspberry note. No, like a grape note. I'm sorry, it's a little difficult to place. It's kind of in the between there a little bit. It's a little bit grapey, it's a little bit raspberry, maybe something like a Cabernet or a Merlot. Little bit of a peppery finish on the back end too. I didn't really talk about the finish when I had the first sip, but that finish does have a little bit of a pepper note that comes through at the very, very tail end. Finish is somewhat lingering. The body is about medium. It's not super thick at all, but at the same time, it's not real thin at all either. It's just kind of, middle of the road. I mean, it's all around absolutely kicking ass, especially considering what I paid for it. I want to say this was about $48, $49. And so far, this is actually kind of shaping up maybe to be a favorite bottle on this shelf behind me, because I love me an awesome dessert bourbon, and this is kind of hitting all the right notes for me. Third sip, getting a little bit more of a root beer note that's coming through almost. Kind of sort of similar to what I was getting from the 1792 Sweet Wheat, but make no mistake, this is in a completely different ballpark than that bourbon. This is much more in a sort of Old Forester 1910 and Woodford Double Oak ballpark. It's just super sweet, fairly balanced. It is just a touch thin, but I don't think that that's necessarily to its detriment, because it's kind of allowing all of the flavors in that profile to sort of separate a little bit, so you can kind of enjoy each of them individually. In that regard, I think this is absolutely kick-ass. This is, oh man, this is so good. I think whenever this comes out, I need to pick up a bottle. I need to chase this sucker, because, oh, that's fantastic. So thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to this channel. We actually have our own custom URL now, so it is youtube.com/ArnoldDrinks. Please remember to follow this channel. A lot more videos to come, and as always, please remember, take what you do seriously, do not take yourselves too seriously.